What's up you guys, this is your host Neo from CODM on YouTube, and in today's video we're going to be looking at probably one of the most played maps, at least based on my experience on COD Mobile. In this video we will be looking at better ways to actually control the map in the game mode hardpoint, strategic positions, things to look out for and everything for you and your team. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So our first hardpoint is actually going to be in the hotel yard, which is where I am right now. This spot actually has three main entrances, which are the one on the right by the tank, on this tank side, the one by the blue house, and the third one is actually in the house. I mean both at the window and at the bottom. It's always very important to keep a trophy system in the middle and then have somebody looking onto the left side, covering people hovering over the wall and coming from this little place right there, and also watching carefully at the top. So onto the right side, watch out for that upper level when you're peeking, and also that tank side right there. Avoid peeking carelessly, avoiding unnecessary damage, and also put on a trophy system to preventing any kind of damage being taken by explosives or any kind of projectiles. And last, it's good to have somebody in the house to protect any people coming from their spawn, and have somebody over there in case the hardpoint is in your possession. Here's the map of the hardpoint and the two possible spawns of the enemy team. Feel free to pause and take a look at it. The second point is gonna be in the warehouse, and to defend here it's gonna be actually pretty simple. The first spot to keep an eye out for is going to be this farm right here in the guerrilla base. And what's interesting about this position is that from this very position we can actually guard 3 lanes at the same time. We can guard anybody coming from that broken wall over there, anybody who's actually trying to pass through the middle lane as you can see over here, and also anyone who's actually trying to come through the bakery just like now, and also anyone that's actually trying to reach for that upper level of that bakery. And also know that no one can actually reach that upper level without you seeing them coming through the bakery anyway. And in case that person in the guerrilla base needs help, there's always that other person in the hardpoint that's actually able to come and give him support, through the stair, and not forgetting to place down a trophy system and give him the fire support that he needs in order to get out of a situation in case too many people push him at the same time. The other position is which one I consider to be really important and should be occupied by somebody who actually has like great hearing and who's really focused, mainly because they can hear anybody who's trying to come through the house, and also they can see or stall any person that's actually trying to pass through the little alley around that gas station area, and make a call out to the teammate, which is gonna be next. The next one being that one person guarding the other door of the warehouse, and was actually gonna be aware of the arrival of any enemy after the call from the person guarding the house. Here's a little map of the hardpoint and the two possible enemy spawns. The next hardpoint, which is going to be the third of the 4 hardpoints that we have on this map, is going to be house. To guard this position, first we should actually put somebody by the tractor at the private backyard. They can see anybody coming through the bakery and anybody who's trying to cross through the middle. The next position going to be behind the house by the tank. They can see anybody coming around the house, anybody coming from that upper window of the house. And finally, the third position to keep an eye out for is going to be in. From that position, we can stall or stop anybody coming through the alley right there, or anybody who's trying to come from that building. You can hear them really clearly if you have some headphones, which I always recommend. And in case the person guarding that position finds itself sworn, we can always count on that teammate at that upper window of the house to give us fire support. And last, we have the bakery as our last hardpoint. This position only has 2 entrances, which I believe are pretty easy to defend. The first position to be at is at those boxes at the left side of the bakery. From that position, we can see anybody who's actually trying to flank from around the factory, and those people can actually be met with sharp resistance from this position that I'm showing right now. The next position that's really important is going to be that upper level, and that position should be occupied by a sniper by preference, and this position also leaves that defender really exposed, so that person should actually dock and don't be afraid to back out. That last position is going to be the right side, and that position should also be occupied by somebody who is actually decent at long range engagement. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys ended up learning something interesting about this map standoff in the game with hardpoints. The next video that's gonna be coming up is going to be the full control and full exposition of the map, firing range, which I did with my friends. We've been doing a lot of testing in the past few days to get our testing right. And please let us know in the comment what I may have missed or something that I may have not covered properly. You know, that could help me very well in my work and also anybody else that's actually watching the video. See you guys and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Peace out.